Hi guys, for this video I'm gonna share with you my own interpretation of the story of New Yorker in Tondo, written by Marcelino Aganes. It was about a girl who grew up in Tondo and spent a year in New York where she was able to quickly adapt the country's culture. New York was a free and liberated country despite the fact that New York City is made up for so many diverse, unique districts. All New Yorkers have one thing in common: an impaired state of mind, with so many excellent restaurants, pubs, theaters, and events nearby. New York City is the best city in the world. Many of us can be experienced in the city, in this country. Maybe that is the reason why the main character Kike was acting such things in this story. The characters of the story was Aling Atang or Mrs. Mendoza, who is the mother of Kikay, Nina, Totoy, and Tony. Kikay or Francisca, who is the girl from New York and was referred to the title The New Yorker in Tondo. Kikay was raised from Tondo, who just went to New York for a year to study, and then when she went back to her town, she had in her the culture of New York. She changed everything about her, the way she dressed, she talks, and mingle with others. She even tried to change everything about her mother. After a year, she just forgot everything while she is in Tondo. Including her friends, Kike was engaged with Tony before she left Tondo, but then Tony cheated on her and was also get engaged with their another friend Nina. They go through are going before because Tony and Nina decided to tell Kike that they are also engaged, and then suddenly went to a physical fight. During that moment, Totoy was able to confess her feelings with Nina, and then Nina just go with Totoy because of Tony being unfaithful. The setting of the story was in a small house in Tondo, Manila. The story tells about betrayal and how a relationship can be destroyed by unjust characteristics and behavior. The author of the story just implies not forget where you came from, to look back and to act in a right way without offending others. You cannot force others to change your way of living and not to pretend. The story was somehow written in a descriptive manner because each and every character was described thoroughly based on their lines in each conversation. The conflict in the story occurs when Tony and Nina admit that they are also engaged and just betrayed Kikai. The story New York in Tondo describes what kind of life was there in Tondo and how was it living in New York, their culture and tradition, and how it relates the main character as well in the story, which also has implication in life. Contemporary issue of the in the story New Yorker in Tondo is the tension is that Kikai has adopted all of New York style and attitude and brought it back to the Philippines. It depicts the reality of how most people forget their true identities once they move abroad. One should never forget where she came from. Desire for one's beloved tradition will always outweigh love for material possession and rich lifestyle. In Kikai's case, she discovers that there is no place like home. And that's it. Thank you for listening.